Hey, welcome back everyone. My name is Jerry. This is Just Draw Already, and we're gonna get into The Last of Us Part 2. What we're gonna do today is pimp out some white canvas sneakers. Let me explain what exactly it is that I wanna do with these. So I, along with millions of other people, was a big fan of The Last of Us, the original game that came out back in 2013. So when The Last of Us Part 2 came out, I was very excited to jump in, and it delivered for me. I know it's a very contentious game, but I personally loved it. I really enjoyed the story and the characters that were involved. I was gripped the entire way through. So what I want to do, I have a pair of white canvas sneakers, as I mentioned before, and I want to customize these. All right, so I got two shoes. On one of the shoes, the left shoe, I am going to put moments from Ellie's story within the game. So the left shoe is gonna be the Ellie shoe, and on the right shoe, we're gonna have moments and themes from Abby's story in the game. I think it's a fun idea, a cool idea, an interesting idea. The execution portion of that idea is going to be a different story. I've never experimented with customizing shoes before. This is the first time I am dipping my toes, whoa, into that world. I know there's a lot of fun shoe customization YouTube videos out there that I've checked out recently, and that's kind of what gave me the idea. I think it'll be just fun to play around and experiment with it. I don't expect these to come out amazing. They're probably not going to, but I think that the process is gonna be fun, and just kind of learning how to customize shoes would be, just a new hobby I could pick up. All right, I'm done talking. Let's get painting. Also, spoiler alert, if you haven't played the game, just wanna throw that out there. Okay. All right, here we go. So I knew pretty quickly when I decided to do this idea that I wanted to capture this scene on the shoe. So that's the first one that I started on, and I really like how this one turned out. This was a big learning experience, just being the first thing that I painted. I was just getting a feel for the pens, these paint pens called Posca markers, and they work like markers, but it's kind of like a spray can / marker combination. So you shake them up to get the paint to flow to the tip. That's what makes them work. So I was constantly shaking the pen, and the tip of the pen actually retreats it back into the shell of the pen holder. So you can kind of slam it on the desk to get the ink to fill the tip of the pen. So you kind of need to do that a lot in order to get the pigment onto the shoe. And I also learned that the shoe absorbs the paint a lot, so it soaks it in, and the paint spreads that way. So you kind of had to be strategic about how you put the paint down onto the shoe, and you were able to get more detailed as you put down like a base layer of paint onto the shoe. So yeah, that's how this one came together. Turned out pretty nice. I mean, come on. You guys knew it was coming. I had to paint that freaking disgusting ass huge zombie. I had to do it. The game left me no choice. It was just too cool of a moment not to capture. So I put it on the opposite side of the shoe. And with this one, I, took the things that I learned from that first go around and tried to play around with blending the colors a bit more on this. And I realized you kind of need to do that as the paint is still wet. You put the base coat down, and then whatever you want to blend with, you kind of put it on top as it's drying. I also realized, like, halfway through, I was like, man, how am I going to get the details on this guy to pop? And then I remembered fine liners and that I have those. So, yeah, I felt very limited because I was only using the paint markers, but then I realized, hey, I got other tools in my arsenal. So I whipped those out to get the details down.
Owen! Hey.
Hey. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Is it bad time?
No. No. So, what's up? We got orders?
Sort of.
Sort of. You know what? Just, how about we hold off on the Isaac talk for just a minute?
Owen,
When's the last time you were here? Look around. Take it all in.
what did you do?
Just rip out some vines, paint some walls.
All right, last but not least, the aquarium. I was torn on the last kind of main thing that I was going to paint on this shoe. I thought about the Ferris wheel where Abby and Owen had a date. Then I landed on the aquarium because I just love the whales that were hanging from the ceiling, and I thought that would be cool to paint on the tip of the shoe. So that's what I did. Alright, so that's gonna be it for the Abby shoe. We're done. We did it. I really like how this came out. I'm happy with all three of these. I think they all kind of have their own unique style, which is cool. This is a bit more realistic. This one kind of reminds me of like a comic book panel or something along those lines. And the aquarium scene reminds me of like a 16-bit video game background. They all just feel unique, which I kind of like. And the shoe itself isn't that cohesive. They're all kind of separate scenes. And the back is like, you know. But overall, I'm really happy with how this came out. I'm excited to get into the Ellie shoe. I don't really know what I'm gonna put on it yet, so we'll see what happens, but I can't wait to get started. Thank you so much for watching this. If you would like to subscribe, please do. If not, that's cool too. I'm not gonna like sit here and beg you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's not what this is. But like if you like the video, it could be fun. You know, I'm gonna be making similar videos in the future, and like I'm sure they'll get better with time. So consider subscribing. Hang out with me. I'm very lonely. I live alone, and this is all I have right now. So yeah. All right. Have a good day. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.